Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. Able to slither by. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
180!
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Ready, ready! 70, Indy. Hey, stand up!
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. And all the way up to the 21-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
44's the mic, 44's the mic. Check, check. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly.
Oh, my God.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st. 1st down, Mayfield. Buying time to it, and he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Mayfield. And a flag comes in as that one falls
Oh,
incomplete.
my God.
Let's see who this is on. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
Yeah. You might get a PI call at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the back.
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal. Mayfield got an open man. It's Ratley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Go, go.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Damian Ratley with his 16th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much of margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
64, Weeks. He's checking. Crash. Yeah.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
8-3. Hey, Woah. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check. All day, dog. Look at me. Zipper. Big grip.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football. You're going to have a better chance to win again this week.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He sets to fire deep. That's caught at the 25.
Oh, my God. Oh, you cannot be serious. You really cannot be serious. This nigga just be throwing that bitch up, man.
Mayfield down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll
Bro,
be
this
second
nigga
down.
just be throwing that shit up.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And an alley to run.
Oh,
That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup.
Play.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. A quick throw to Ratley. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit.
Now Mayfield lost.
And when they can pick up the ball so fast, come on, man.
Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the
play. Look at that.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Weak-ass Browns.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one will swallow it up because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning. Alpha. Don't get
2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Out to his left. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Mayfield now from the 50. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Run. Check 52.
To throw, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb.
Damn,
He's corralled, but
man.
not before getting it inside
God
the 35.
damn it. Fuck.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. Mayfield now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Check 24. Greystone, travel. Get him. 49, check 49. Alert, 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 alert. Alert.
Mayfield with it once more.
Pick the ball, man. Pick the
It's
ball.
incomplete. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
I've seen it.
Second down, Mayfield.
Let's go. That was me.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Damn.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Hey, Delta.
Back to throw now, 2nd and 10. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman.
Dead ass
So the ball a
serious.
little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Like Madden, God, this dead ass serious. It's gonna fuck me
And
up.
if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he into a double team, and it's
Should
intercepted.
have threw it to him, man.
Picked off at the 12. And he will return
Damn, I
this
should
one
have threw it to his
the
ass.
30-yard line. That hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in
That's
field
my
goal
fault,
range.
too.
You know what he's going to
Threw
hear
it to his ass.
all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Final play of the half, Mayfield. It's called.
They gotta stop that shit, man. They really have to stop that shit.
Before being taken down. So we've reached
Oh
halftime with just the
my
lone
God,
touchdown here.
bro.
7-0 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando,
my
that's where we
God.
find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Bullshit, man. Bullshit.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive.
Really just try to
We
do
all
some
know
glitch
the
ass
next
shit,
score
man.
is going to have a major impact on this game.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Loss. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he's got this down to the 35. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there on a Bengal 1st. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient, find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off. But you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he is met quickly in
Bye-bye,
the
Nicholas.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it'll be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Sometimes I wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Trying to get it to him again on another deep ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Biggs, you knew he was doing that. I knew, bro. I knew.
Mayfield now, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Chubb on 1st down, not going to go anywhere as he'll lose 3 on that one. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A run for Nick Chubb.
No.
Greats can't find one.
Hold him up, baby. Hold him up.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. and long for Mayfield. Dancing to his left.
You dead ass serious.
The tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33.
Oh, hell to the fuck.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Mayfield on first down.
Pick the ball, pick the ball, pick the ball.
He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Oh, God, pick the ball, baby, please.
And here's the thing.
You're not asking for a lot.
Have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Pick the ball, y'all. Just pick the ball. That's all we asking. That's all we are asking. I'm not asking for a lot. Goddamn.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The kick by Pinion.
I see how I gotta kind of like do this
and
nigga
they
a little
take
bit.
the lead here now at 10-7. So they
He's
get
always
3,
playing
certainly
pass.
hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console
I
yourself
gotta-
on defense,
I gotta
and you
tote
did your
that
job,
pill a
right?
little
If they
bit.
go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice job there, but here's the other part.
Nah, I'm gonna stay in
13
single
plays,
back
you don't force any
and I
mistakes,
for him.
you don't take the ball away.
Because all he keep doing is
That's the
pinching
way
the
you should
line.
look at it.
They'll run on first down. Loss.
I swear, had I had that one more block, daylight. I swear, had I had that one block, it was daylight, bro.
Staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here. 2nd
Oh, yeah.
and 3.
Oh, and they call a holding, bro. And they call a fucking holding, bro. This is trash. And they call a holding, man. Damn, Madden don't want me to do jack shit.
Ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out.
Damn, I hate this shit. I hate when Madden get on that fucking weak ass
Now they
shit,
face
bro.
a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. He'll drop to throw.
And I just had a fucking wide open nigga, bro. Like, I hate when Madden do this stupid ass shit, bro.
And you hate to say
Fuck,
it with a rookie
man.
quarterback.
That'd
He's
just-
done
oh,
some good things,
man.
but overall, he looked a little bit overwhelmed
Yeah, I
back
know,
there, hasn't
man.
he?
He certainly has, but in his
It
defense,
is.
he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did?
Ooh, he
He's
lucky
better
as hell.
protection, that's for sure. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Landry now on the return. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive
That's
in the
all
end zone.
good, bro.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking.
Ah!
Never goes out there saying, hey, let's get
Fuck!
free, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Damn,
Taking it
bro.
across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Mayfield now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Chubb running right. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he gets it down to the 32.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time.
I think now.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Damn, man, another fumble. We couldn't pick up shit. Come on, bro.
But a teammate comes along
God
and scoops it up.
damn.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Good defense, shot.
Carl Lawson make that
Good
now
fucking
8 sacks
defense,
for him
man.
on the
That's all
season.
they cared about
And
for
for
real.
the defense, their 3rd sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. This is the tight end, the Joker.
Man, hit that nigga, man.
3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Fuck.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on deep, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
I should have just kept running the ball from the door.
All game long, and they've been on
All he do is play the pass. He don't play the run. That's what I should have just kept running the ball from the door. But he can't stop the run.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
That's my fault.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh God! I should have threw that ball.
Pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Oh,
Sione Taki in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a desk, and that's caught inside the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to throw one in the fourth.